Right. Welcome to the second campaign in the MNT 3.0 alpha, open alpha. So, well, last time we played in this open alpha, we were playing as Kilwa over here in Africa. A bit of a backwater when it comes to, well, the times, specifically in the world, but not quite as much as some others. Like, for example, where we're going for this campaign. That's set to the Yucatan with the Mayapan League, which, as a side note, probably has the highest population out of anyone here in the region. Well, oh well. I'm doing this just to make it as easy for me as possible in the beginning because, yeah. As far as I'm aware, gameplay over here should be functional. More or less, there shouldn't be any problems with playing over here. There's nothing wrong. Of course, there might be some other problems with, I think, one of the biggest being the fact that the ideas are the same as before, well, in 2.5, so the idea system has not been updated here. Yeah. Beyond that, though, it should be perfectly fine to play as. Anyway, this is probably going to take a while, just like last time, so I'm going to speed the rest of this up by 64 times, and I'll let you know how long this took. Probably via text. So, I'll see you then. Aha, we're here. I mean, I'm playing as Mayapon, so that doesn't make sense. And there is no religious reform system, so I don't have to deal with that. Right. Settings. Unlocked. Sure. Normal, affirmative tags, historical tags. Fistful of tags for a few tags more. Huh. Yeah, that's a lot of the weird stuff to occur. Gameplay conversion speed. Religious minorities. Difficulty normal. Yep. Settings. Let's leave it unlocked. Okay. Let the game begin. Right, so starting off, Zapotec and Kichenica. Should be a spy network here. Have to wait a few years. The interregnum will end eventually. I think. Mayan lands, okay. Nikich, Kunar, which I have. It's my capital. Kabul, Kamchik. Which form the concept of vassalage. We've removed nominal empire. Oh. Well, alliances between vassals allows war between vassals. I'll probably just leave it for the moment. Okay, Zapotec. Then there's my neighbor. Which actually isn't a bad idea, I think. Yeah, they're not rival to anyone in particular. You'd make for a good ally, but I can't at the moment. That has to calculate. Okay. And you'd make a nice rival. Stack you together. Alright. Set up merchants. I think you had to collect from trade. Okay. These arrows are going everywhere, aren't they? Okay, so this is the Panama. This actually is called the Panama node. It's centered basically at my capital. Yeah, that is my capital. Okay, Encore node is not actually my capital. It's this province. Okay, so let's transfer trade power. There we go. So I'm trading in both areas, and yeah, trade value hasn't been calculated. That takes time. Put the navy together, I guess. No reason not to. I'd like to see my numbers on where that is first. Yep, rather to them, so I may as well embargo. Go. That gets me extra power projection. Alright, should be good for the moment. Let the game begin! With the aristocrats taking over. Probably should also look at the other initial states. So, I've got first level in all of bureaucratic reforms. Okay, I'm used to that. The clergy are in a rather similar position as to before in Kilwa. It's just that the first reform is a little bit lower. At level 2 rather than level 3. I don't quite remember what exactly that means. I'll have to see. But I think it's going through its... yeah, it's going through the yearly calculation, so... let's wait for that to finish. Okay, there's the full infantry combat modifier, and they're no longer a rival. Lovely. At least I got a free 10 power projection from that. Okay. Okay, so back to here. Alright, so subordinate. So the church is an arm of the state with hierarchy subject to the demands of the state. Executive at the church at the mercy of its will. I meet the requirements. Well, I'll talk the fact that I need 250 admin points to do this. I don't really need this though. I don't really care. Currently in a legal wilderness. I could try to centralize it more. No, but I should actually work towards freedom trade. It's the unsupported urban governments that's a factor. I could try centralizing it. Which is one way to go. Problem is I need stronger bureaucracy. Or I can decentralize, which gives... yeah. It all changes numbers around. Either way, one of the directions. Depends on where I go. Bureaucrats have yet to have their numbers properly calculated, so bureaucrats don't actually have corruption. Ad hoc divisions. Well, at least it's not informal realm, which utterly sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start from the beginning and work my way up. Among other things, I'm going to have to get legalism. Legalism does not exist here in the Americas, so I'm going to have to work towards getting this one on my own. So, total development, at least 100. I don't know if that's the case anymore. That's going to involve a lot of things. Ruler skill has to, well, I need at least 3 ruler admin skill. Centralization of at least 5. A province has to either be the capital or have capital infrastructure at least 1, and then I either need to have capital and capital infrastructure of at least 1, and the capital, or at least 2, and the ruler having at least 4 admin points. Oh, and also clan power has to be at most 50. Having good state reach also helps. Right, let's see how the estates are. Clan power is actually 50 in my capital. Oh. 50. 50. 50. Nobles have a lot of power, I have to admit. This is better than the troubles having the majority. I've got diplomatic and administrative. Well, administrative actually doesn't have anything to it right now. So I can drop it and pick up another one. I start with diplomatic. That's decently useful. I need to get an ally just to ensure that I don't have any trouble. We'll see. It'll take time. Oh, I could do this. No. Let's see. Okay, so I don't... okay, so I need a bureaucratic advisor, and I need to lower aristocratic influence to get this. That actually won't be that hard outside the aristocratic influence part. Mana tax. Mana cost of land tax. Land tax is important, okay. Yeah, okay. Plus 50%? It's pretty bad. Prestigious diplomacy. Yeah, that's actually fine if we vote. I don't like that corruption though. At all. Alright, let's stop it. So, we started off. I've already passed a small reform to make noble rural holdings less autonomous, and I've started expanding state reach. Time this should reduce clan power at least a little bit, although that's going to be difficult to bring down in the long term. I do have the access to grab an idea group. I mean, they were traditionally used administrative, but I didn't even have any ideas, so I can just pick one. I'll leave it in for the moment. I'll figure out what to do next time. Probably bureaucracy though, because omnipresence with that yearly clan power reduction is always nice to pick up. Plus a better state reach impact. Yeah, I think I'll actually do that. Focus. I sure hope we don't regret that choice. So, I got this ruler. Paranoid. Lovely. Yeah. However, I am at least getting a decent amount of income, though that seems to be decreasing year by year as autonomy increases across the board because the initial autonomy value wasn't good enough. Also excellent. I've managed to also divvy up the Mayan world into 2 alliance blocks. There's me, as well as Itza and Chaktemal. And then there's Kichenitza, Chakan, Chakan Putum, Kumakraj, and Maim. All of which are allied to others. And then, yeah, all 4 of these are allied to each other. It's great. Just great. I also need to take the time in order to, well, put together the requirements for legalism and eventually also meritocracy and, to a lesser degree, commercialization. Commercialization is going to be difficult, because I'm going to need to pick up trade ideas. At the very least, unlike with Kilwa, where we had 2 diplomatic idea groups at the start, I just need to wait until tech level 12. Or actually, I could probably, yeah, I could just pick it up immediately after. Never mind, it's not an issue. Trade ideas will not be an issue, I could just pick it up next if I really want to. But if I don't have that, well, actually, I probably will have legalism by that point anyway, because an extra 400% is 1,600 points extra. Yeah, I'm going to grab legalism as soon as possible. I'm going to put every effort I can into it. The real problem is dev level, well, actually, it's ruler scale. That and also capital infrastructure. Clan power is something I can fix with a button, although that's going to make it take forever. Well, yeah, legalism's already 56% here. Yeah. So it's not going to be that difficult so long as I get to it. At some point. So far, I've been mainly just letting the auto-investor invest into stuff. In order to improve the economy. And fabricating claims. I'm going to need them. So far, though, not much has happened. It does seem like there's a war here. Oh, there's already a war over here in the more Aztec countries. Yeah. And the cultures are a bit of a mess. Quite a few just unique cultures, like Totonac or Huaztec or Puripecan. Yeah. Anyway. That's it for now. I'll see you again next time. Until then. Bye. I forgot how long it takes to save in 3.0. I've gotten used to the... Not to Mogulstan where it's faster. Anyway, bye.